Hey everyone, Soundwave8084 here. In this quick blast from the past review, we'll take a look at a figure, G1 figure from 1985 that has been redone in the animation colors and part of the little thing that Hasbro was doing starting around what 2022, 2023 with Starscream and Hot Rod, and they progressed to Hound and Perceptor, and we got Kickback, Shrapnel, and all the like. So this Kickback here, when he first came out and was first released in this kind of wave in these Transformer movie boxes, this is when Hasbro was doing the plastic-free packaging, except for the little twist ties, tape, stuff like that. So he was $30, $29.99. They have $24.99. I believe he was $29.99. Even $24.99 on Walmart.com. It was like a Walmart, exclusive. That is way too dang much for a little itty bitty G1 Insecticon. And all he comes with is some Energon cubes. Which is still cool, but this doesn't add like an extra $15, in my opinion. But we get the little figure, we get some Energon cubes. I think one of these is actually from a different figure. And then we got these. I can't remember how many actually came with. It's got a pile of them over here. So he came with that. Of course, he comes with his accessory, the instruction booklets, and you get the figure. Now, it's just a lot for, they showed us one, but because we have multiple Energon cubes, it's just a lot of money for a little bitty figure. It's the size of a core class Transformers, nowadays. But we do get the text spec here in the back. You can pause if you want to read all this. They have shortened how much they had put back here because they put multiple languages. But you still get, and they don't put as many of these. It's just what they pretty much do now whenever they do these things. And of course you get a little bio back here. Not bio, but think about Transformers movie and all that. Then we get all this art. Now, I do love the artwork on here and everything. And we get the old style change here. So an old style like picture on the side. Decepticon Kickback. And of course you get your little handy dandy instructions so you know how to transform him. And with this being in the animation colors, you do not get the sticker sheets and stuff like that. Well, they really wasted some space on the back of this. I haven't unfolded this thing yet. They really shit, I forgot what I was talking about now because I laughed at that. But yeah, you don't get stickers or anything for the figure. And then you get the figure right here, your little Kickback. Now, what I was trying to say is 25 to 30 bucks for this one little figure. We'll do a quick size comparison so you can get a sense of the scale of this guy. There is Power of the Prime's Beachcomber. He's a core class. There you go. So that's your scaling right there. And these are like a little bit beefier core classes. Even the core classes now, I believe, they're not as beefy. They might be as tall, but they're not as beefy. We'll bring in Soundwave. You see he's just as tall as Kickback. He's probably the same size beef-wise as Kickback, where you see his Beachcomber is beefier, but he's supposed to hold Titan Masters and stuff. So that's probably one reason he's a little bit beefier. But you can see he pretty much just fits in a core class Transformer at price points at this point like 8 to 10 bucks, and then 10 to 12 bucks. So even now, yeah. Also, these guys were re-released as the 25th anniversary. So back in 2009, these came out at Toys R Us, and again it was Insecticons and Perceptor who got this box. I believe Soundwave did too. So you got all three of them in one box. So we got like that, and we have, you got all three Insecticons, and you got a nice fancy little box that opened up, gave you all your little tech spec readouts and stuff, and you kind of get a slight bio of who they are, not based on each character. Then you get them all in this little big plastic bubble. We get sticker sheet, which I haven't applied all the stickers. I suck at applying stickers, and the instruction booklet and everything back then. Then you go over here, you get all about Transformers in 1984. It's a really cool package. 25 years of Transformers, and we just celebrated the 40th. God, I feel old. But this whole set here at Toys R Us was like 30 bucks itself. It was either $29.99, which is the same price as this, the one, or it was like $39.99. Either way, it's about $10 to $12 a figure. More manageable, not $30. So it's just, you can say inflation, but inflation ain't that great for this one little guy. So that's just me having my little rant about this. But we'll go ahead and bring in the original G1. Or actually, it's the original Encore from the set I just showed. So you can see more chrome. He's like shimmering and shining here in the light. He's got the chrome gun, the chrome wings. He's got the clear translucent plastic chest that does open up. And then we got the silver paint on the face. If he's got die cast, I really don't know where it's at. If he does, I don't think he does. I think he's all straight up plastic. And then we got the newish reissue in the animation colors, which is the same figure. We just, it's being translucent plastic, we get the straight up yellow plastic or yellowish orange. Matches the antennae. Get the red eyes instead of having the black eyes. Still got the silver face. Instead of having just that kind of sticker here, we get the logo right there on the black piece. The gun and the wings are no longer chromed. They are now just light gray plastic. Or light, or at least I think they're painted. I don't know what color they're molded in. I can probably check by taking the gun off. We don't get the rub sign sticker. Get the yellow on the back, which I guess is animation accurate. And we get an Autobot, good lord. Instead of kind of sticking them back of the head, which is accurate to the animation because it's shown when he's in insect mode. So exactly the same. We just get some updated stuff. Let's take this gun out. This clamps right over his hand. It's painted very well, so I'm not sure what color they used. Probably this, but I'm not sure. So they just painted this sucker up. There he is with the more recent 40th anniversary release of G1 Bombshell in the animation colors, which works for a robot mode. Here you can see Bombshell's a little bit beefier, a little bit bigger than Kickback. I do not have shrapnel. I am not dropping 30 bucks for that. He has been on Walmart.com off and on for around $20. I'm thinking of maybe, but still that's a little costly for, you know, this. Kickback, I found him at Ollie's recently for $9.99. Bombshell I got on Walmart.com before Christmas for like, what was that, $9.99 himself. He's really cheap as well, $8. It was something really cheap right before Christmas. So I did not pay that much for these guys, and I don't want to pay $30 for shrapnel. Articulation on the figure, you're just going to get this little bend here in the elbows. It's sort of weird. It's just for the bug mode and stuff. The head will turn. You can 360 that sucker all the way around. You do get shoulders, but the wings will move. So you gotta hold them up, so you just spin around like that. There's no waist swivel. You do get leg movement. You go back to there, move forward to there, and that's it. The feet will move. That's for transformation. So let's get right into the transformation of good old Kickback. There you go. You transform into his insect mode. You can spread these out like this as well, or keep them a little more clustered together. He does have wheels. You notice right here. He's got some back here, so he will roll for you. And I think that's because I think he's originally meant to be piloted, a piloted mecha. Guess what? We'll sit right in there. So cool. This one antenna, his head's kind of loosey goosey, and a lot of turning. And the antenna want to fall down this side here. But yeah, that's kind of cool. You guys can use this, and you can store his little energon cubes in it when he picks them up. Ooh, up on the camera. You can eat one. He's like, yummy. So that is your G1 reissue of Kickback, done in the animation colors for Transformers the movie box packaging. You can find it Ollie's for $9.99. Excellent little G1 figure, $10, definitely worth it for that price point. Anything more than that, really not worth it, unless you just have some big nostalgia for an animation accurate looking G1 toy of Kickback. Anyway, thanks for watching. Until next one's. Peace out. Whee!